Howdy all, and welcome to Lac's Lives. I'm Lacander, and this is Lac Plays Minecraft. So, I said last episode, creepy cave noise, even though we're above ground. I said I was going to maybe look at, put up some stables, sawmill, whatnot. I didn't get a chance to look at sawmill pictures yet. I did, however, decide to start on the windmill, starting with a little path out here through my fields. Whoops. At least it was a little hole I fell in. I'm also going to need to do some caving. I am running out of supplies. I'm probably going to have to back this wheat field up one more section here to get the look I'm going for. I thought this is kind of cool. I noticed it on one of the other servers I play on, and someone had planted a garden directly next to their house and then dug a basement under their house that was as big as their house. And so, and by that I mean here, let me get some blocks that aren't going to fall down. Alright, so this is the wall of their house. So when you're standing on ground, you know, it meets. But then they went and dug this out, and you can actually see a little gap under there. So all along one side of their house is just a little edge of a gap there. But you can see it kind of looks nice on the path leading through the wheat field. Well, it will be a wheat field, but man, this thing is sucking down the seeds. You can see I did a little bit more work today. This is about as far out as I'm going to run it. But like I said, I'm probably going to do another row back along here just so I can encase the path in the middle of the wheat field. And then we'll do, I don't know if we'll do up here too much. Whoops, fell down. I'm sure we'll come up with something to go back here though. Now I want some stairs. What I'm doing is I'm building a little path up the hill here because I'm going to put my windmill up there. And I think I actually want to run it... I think I want the path to run up the front here. So let me dig it out this way. We'll plop some dirt back in this hole I dug earlier. I realized I didn't have enough. Man, I probably don't have enough now. Looking at it here, I'm probably gonna have to run back out to get some more gravel since I've been using so much of it for these paths. But that's alright, that just means we'll take a little horse ride out to my quarry. My gravel quarry. I found a nice spot full of gravel. Man, the music is kinda... This is probably up as high as I need to go. So maybe I do have enough gravel to get to where I want to be. One issue I've got going right now, though, is I am out of... Or maybe I want the windmill over here. No, I like it over here. We'll do it right here. I need a shovel. This is going to take too long without a shovel, so let me go back to the house. I'm out of iron. I have used up all my iron. I used up all my picks. I went out to my stone quarry and was mining a bunch of stone and went through all my picks. And then I came back and made more picks and realized I'm out of iron. So I desperately need to do some caving. I've been cooking down some charcoal here for torches. Since we don't want to go caving in the dark, but I can make some quick shovels here out of stone just for what I want. That's not what I wanted. I can't... Stop it! I'm trying to make some sticks here, and I apparently can't remember how sticks are made. Really? You're not going to do that for me? There we go. We'll just throw those in the chest here for later. I also have a, ooh, it's getting dark out. I also have a stack of wood not a full stack, but 60 logs of spruce to start on our stables. It's going to go right there. We'll do up the stables and the windmill. I still need to look to see how I want to design my sawmill. Not that, you know, it'll actually cut anything, but... Alright, here we go. When we're in the caves, you know, daytime, nighttime doesn't matter, but here above ground, I don't want to deal with all the zombies. You should have seen earlier. I know I say that a lot, but I'm out here digging up the fields, and and so as I'm digging, right, it's getting darker and darker, and so I head back to my house, and I ran past a couple of zombies because, you know, whatever. I don't need to fight the zombies. All right, shovel, please. Shovel. And when I come out the other side, after I went to bed and come out the door in the morning, I'll bet there was 15 zombies on fire on that hill over there. It was just crazy. There's so many zombies in the game now. It's ridiculous. Whoops. I've done knocked out a block I didn't intend to. I'm going to fill this in across here, actually. I'm not sure how big I want the base of this thing, but I'm going to guess it needs to be at least 15 blocks for what I intend, so so let's say bring this over here, and so that'll be 1, 2. Well, I don't want there. I need at least a little space. So we'll start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, 6. Derp. 7. 8. And this would be the entrance. And we'll probably run it over a couple anyways. And then that would be the start of the building. So let me get some more dirt down here. Yeah, that's not dirt. That's oop, I don't want dirt there. Alright, but I can put dirt there. And dirt here. And we're gonna want dirt down here. At least a little. What I'm gonna do is I fill this in, and then that's fine. We can put some dirt here, so the path isn't just out on the edge here. Well, a little yard work, little yardscaping. I keep saying yard work when I talk to people. They're like, what have you been doing all day? I'd be like, oh, I've been yard working on my game. I mean, yardscaping. Landscaping. Landscaping. It isn't even yard. Why do I keep saying yard? Sometimes. Alright. Now then, I filled this in here because I want to fence in the edge here. Alright, and I'm going to use fence just to mark this off. I'm going to run fence the whole length, but we'll start here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I ran out. 11, 12, 13, Might have to come back here and dig out some of this mountain and transfer it over. I mean, there's plenty of dirt everywhere back here, so... See my little lava pit? I heard you, piggy. Move, piggy. Need some dirt. Yeah, so we'll get the dirt back over there and fill a little more of that in. I'm not going to spend too much time doing that. I want to just get the edges laid out so I can gauge where I want this thing and get a little bit of the base started in this episode. And then I'll build up some of the walls in between episodes so you can see kind of what my plan is. Ooh, I stayed up way late last night, like 6:30 a.m. finishing off the Under Graveyard Sky. First part, maybe a trilogy it looks like, and it was awesome. I didn't really get to talk about it too much because I waited too long to start. There was like 5 minutes of video left when I started talking about it last time. It's by John Ringo. He makes really good books, in my opinion anyways. And yeah, it was a really good zombie book. I know I talked about like World War Z and the World War Z movie, and how I thought they were okay. And they were okay. I didn't think they were anything special. In fact, I kind of thought they might be a little on the boring side. There wasn't really a lot of excitement. It wasn't even like a military scientific look at zombie, you know, anything. It was just all these little short stories. But anyways, I already talked about those. So this one had central cast of characters it followed, and it was good. It has this family, and I think it's a brothers, and they're like ex special forces kind of deal. Something Australian. I don't remember exactly what they were Australian. And maybe paratroopers. They kept saying para, so I don't know what that stands for. I'm not Australian and I didn't look it up. Like if you said SEAL Team, right? I'm American, I'd know what a SEAL Team was. Or Green Berets, or, you know, I mean, not completely we know what they are, but I have a general idea of what they are. Army Rangers, that kind of thing, you know, but Australian para, I have no idea. But they'd come up with contingency plans for any kind of apocalypse ending scenarios. Really? That little flower is gonna block this. I just wanted to run it down a little bit here. Come on, get up there. That was... I fell right off. 13, 14, 15. So that's going to be how wide the base is. It's going to narrow a little bit on the way up, so that's why I want to start the base so big. But yeah, so they... the father in the book, because it's basically about the one family. His brother's in it a little bit, but I'm sure he'll be in the next books. He kind of vanishes at the halfway mark. Spoilers. Terrible at reviewing these things without giving you spoilers. And so he's a history teacher now, and he's a naturalized United States citizen. So see that flower again? Seriously, a flower blocks me place on a block of dirt. That's just weird. Oop, I did it again. Get out of there, flowers. And so he gets a text from his brother. and it's got their apocalypse code, which made me want to find the book. It's supposed to be really good, according to the book. According to the book, it's one of the best looks at a post-nuclear war. I think that's what they said, post-nuclear war. And let me go ahead and do this right out to the road. I have a nice little fence running along the road here. Oop. Nope, that's where that goes, right? Alright. I don't like it being dark. I'm gonna go back and sleep. And, so anyways, I get the code. The book was Babylon Alas. And so I haven't checked that one out yet. Oh, my pumpkins grew. Check this out. I showed you guys me planting them last time. So there's vines. See, the vines are connected to the pumpkins, and so when you take the pumpkin, the vine pops up straight. But the vine doesn't go away. And so I'll bet before our episode's over, those pumpkins will grow back. Whoops. Definitely don't want to cross the bridge into the dark woods there. Trying to get away from the zombies. So he gets up and walks out of his classroom and leaves his students there, and then tells his boss, the principal, that his wife's been in an accident. He needs his 15-year-old daughter out of class. She's at the school where he teaches, and he needs his 13-year-old daughter out of class, and she goes to nearby junior high, and that their mother has been in an accident. And then when he gets out to the, why are you grass? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I put this in the wrong spot. Let's back you over kitty corner here. Yeah, I'm gonna need that too. Oop. Hate when they do that. Bucket filled up with water and jumped off the pile there, which I understand because, you know, it's not a it's not an empty bucket at that point, and you can't stack things that aren't the same thing. So I need to fence this off here too. Don't want somebody to fall. Whoops! Don't want somebody to fall off the edge now, do we? Actually, the true reason I'm fencing this off is so that bad guys don't wander into my territory here. This fence will keep them from jumping on my head while I'm down there. But so he goes out, tells his daughter that her mother's not been in a car accident, that the uncle sent them a apocalypse code, and he needs her to drive while he gets out the code sheet to see which one it is. And it's a zombie apocalypse. And so he calls his wife and says that, or calls his wife's work, says that he needs her out of work because their daughter's been in an accident. And then when his wife gets the phone, he gives her the code and lets her know that they're, you know, with the code, that their daughter's not actually injured. And that, why can't I place that? That was really weird. I could place it on the other row there. I can place it here. Oh, no, I can't place it. It must be the grass. It was placing on the grass block, I guess. That's funny. I'm gonna have to go dig up more dirt. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna get this bottom started here because we only have a few minutes left. I didn't expect to just dig up some dirt on you. So this is gonna be the entrance, right? And I'm gonna build the thing out of cobble and probably oak with a spruce roof. Um, but the base of it's gonna be cobble. So, um, and I want it to kind of be rounded here. So, uh, not too rounded, but you know, just a little rounded, something like this, I guess. That's not really going to work though, is it? Um, I need to think this out. So if this is center point, then this has got to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so this is a corner. Let me put down a post. So that's a corner. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's a center point. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Nope, 7. 7 would be the corner. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be center point. And so what I need is I need it to wrap over. So maybe we do 3 out. Yeah, I know. I should probably do this off camera, figuring out how this works. Well, this is going to be 3. Maybe I should do it. That would be. This was center, so this is 2 on each side, right? 2, and then we come over, and then we come. Yeah, there we go. So 2, a corner, 2. Well, isn't that what I did here? Have I got these totally off? Oh, because I'm an idiot, because I haven't done the 2 on this side yet. Wow. Derp-de-dur. Yeah, there we go, something like that. Let's see, and then this will be the base. And I'll take her up probably. It's gotta be pretty tall. So I'll probably go up at least 8 high here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably 3 more layers of stone. And then, you know what? I'll go up 5, and then I'll take it in a notch, and then I'll go up another 5, we'll say, and then we'll take it in a notch, and then the next 5 will be wood, and then I'll make it 15 tall, and the blades will be toward home here, so we can look out on it. And that should look pretty nice. I get that up there. But so yeah, they pull out and take a boat and head out into the ocean. And the brother's in New York, so they head to New York. And then there's a lot of stuff that goes down in New York with zombies, and it's actually the one part I enjoyed in World War Z was them getting out of New York as the zombie hordes attacked. And so that actually happens in that happens in this book too. They're in New York and then have to fight their way out of New York through the zombie hordes. And that's the halfway point, is them fighting their way out of New York. And that's where the brother splits. He's security for a multinational corporation, protects the CEOs and stuff. So they have a bug out point to go hide at, and so he went with them. So he hasn't been in the book, or wasn't in the book after that. And so the second part of the book was a storm comes up and damages the boat they're on. And man, this is a boring video of me digging dirt. So did I use up all my shovels already? Ugh. Alright, you know what? Let me finish talking about the book here, and then I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know, we might do the caving on the episode, I guess. We'll go caving for supplies in the next episode, because I need some iron to make better tools, because these stone tools are ridiculous. They break after, I don't know, 50 hits maybe. I need something that's going to survive a little longer than that. But I'll dump down this dirt on the hill here, and then take the stone back and put it in the house. Yeah, so they're on a boat. The boat gets damaged, so they find another boat. When they go on the boat, they find a girl left alive, and she's the only one left alive on the boat. And so the dad realizes that there are probably other survivors out there on boats, and nobody's looking for them. And the boat that they rescued the girl off of has really advanced radar that's capable of detecting all of the distress beacons that the boats are letting off. And so now he can find the other boats. And so the second half of the book is them rescuing people and building up a bigger and bigger fleet as they get more and more survivors and more boats. So yeah, sorry about the digging dirt video here, but next episode we'll go caving. So click like if you like this episode. Although, like I said, it's pretty boring with me just oh, I ain't got no stairway down from here. Look at all the zombies. Seriously. 1, 2, 3. There were more up on the hill. 4. Is that one back there? I don't know. And they're chasing me. I need to build a bridge out that way too. I found out that when I got on my horse and rode him off that... Aw, really? I'm gonna have to fight off the zombies. You know what? I'll do that in the next episode. Click like if you like this episode. Click subscribe to be sure to catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.